Welcome to today's video, everybody. We are back at SAMMIT HQ. I had an amazing time up in Aomori, but it's time to get back to reality, back to the shop, and I need to give you guys an update because we've actually been back for quite a while now, and a fair few things have changed around the shop, so we're gonna show you everything. But we've been really busy behind the scenes, just dealing with contractors and stuff like that, and getting all the kind of like finishing touches all sorted out. But we got some really nice things to show you. First of all, I guess the main shop floor, not much has really changed. And that's purely just because we're waiting for lifts to be installed in the next 2 weeks. The company will be here installing them and just kind of using these cars as placeholders right now. And I think we're gonna end up doing them parallel to the wall. I think that's my game plan. But I will play around in a couple days just with putting the cars on an angle and moving some stuff around to see what it looks like. I have been pretty busy with just organizing networking stuff. I did end up going for the Orbeez just because that was like the fastest solution and probably the best solution that I could get here in Japan currently. Everything else, I was looking at massive delays and wait times before they'd be available in the country. So I just ended up going with that. But we've got a really nice Wi-Fi mesh all sorted out through the retail store, through here and everything. And there's also going to be a guest network that everyone will be able to join. The password for it will literally just be Ichigozoku. And you guys will be able to have Wi-Fi and stuff like that when you're here visiting the retail shop. If you guys, I know it's super important for a lot of people when they're traveling to Japan to have Wi-Fi access so that they can load their Google Maps and stuff for their next destination and things like that. So there'll be a free guest Wi-Fi for everyone. But yeah, anyways, that aside, it's kind of it for the shop. We did have the floors cleaned in here, so you can probably see it's a lot shinier in here now. Like the floor is so much cleaner. There was so much laundry detergent actually in the concrete. So we were in here pressure cleaning everything and then hoovering it up into the shop vac and stuff and getting everything clean because this has to be sealed and then painted. We're not doing epoxy in this room. This is just gonna be a paint room. Painted on the concrete, sorry. And that's purely just because there's no point because this is gonna be like the dirty room, compressor room and stuff like that. It would cost a couple another, like fair few $100, maybe even $1,000 in material and prep work and stuff just to epoxy that floor. Like it's ridiculous how expensive epoxy is. But the main updates are all upstairs in the office. So let me take you up there and introduce you to a new staff member. Now excuse the mess. We have a floor mat now, that's also awesome. And there's just cables everywhere because I'm working out security stuff. But we got our 2 desks sorted out. We got May here, Nadine's here, and our new staff member, Shakun. Shakun is very experienced in all things SAMMIT HQ. And yeah, he's gonna be my placeholder. Secret network engineer, yep, that's him. I finally caved and bought one of these at IKEA. Every time I've been there, I've seen it, and I'm like, But yeah, finally bought the shark. So he's gonna be probably the mascot here from now on, and I'll just do random funny stuff with him. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. That aside, as you can see, we got my desk all sorted out. We got May's desk all sorted out. We got our cupboard thing here. We got another thing here. Yeah.
Our Orbeez.
Oh yeah, I spoke to him about the Orbeez. The Orbeez are all working now. The Wi-Fi is amazing. Like the speed test is like 1 gig up and down over Wi-Fi. It's so good.
Hey, something. Would you like a shift knob?
That's not a shift knob, that's a 360 camera. But that could work as a shift knob because it does have a thread on the bottom.
Yeah.
Make an adapter. Interesting.
I've been meaning to try it. I want to get my Swift.
We're gonna be experimenting with some 360 camera stuff on the channel probably by the end of this month or early next month. I wanna see what the Insta360 stuff and all the hype is all about. So you guys will see something with that soon. But yeah, this is kind of where we're at. Just starting out. It feels like we're a startup company. We pretty much are. So starting from scratch, but we have actually hired a brand new employee that we'll introduce you to next week. We're really excited about that person joining the team.
Can we release one secret?
What?
It's a girl.
It is a girl. Another girl joining. It's not Nadine, don't get
They're gonna think it's me.
They're gonna think it's Nadine.
It's me.
No.
You're at the desk.
It's not Nadine. So I think the last time we were here, you saw us build the oil drain. Today, I'm gonna have Khan start to assemble some of these other things, like the press, the trans jack, the working bench, and what's in this box actually? This is a power unit. Oh, that's probably a power unit for the lift. So yeah, there's a fair few things that need to be done still in that aspect, but I'm also going to be having shelving probably put in this corner for now. I think that's probably just the best place to have all our storage right now for parts and whatnot, and just try to keep it all in this corner. We'll have like walkways down here, and we'll just have shelving all the way towards the back, a shelf across the back, and then like a few shelves like this, just so we can have everything kind of tucked up in this corner for all our parts and everything. Ideally, I definitely want to get a second level put in here, probably above like the toilet under the stairs there, where we can do part storage up top and stuff like that. And we can do some storage up there already with aero parts and stuff on the little toilet block. But yeah, we definitely need like, just extend that out there would be so much better, because then we can also sneak some capsules out up there. You know what I'm saying, guys? Anyways, I need to give you an update on the merch room. I can't remember where we left off in this room, but we got the desk set up for packing orders. This is just a temporary location for now. I'm about to go to Costco later on next week. We're gonna get a whole bunch more of these shelves here, and we're gonna kind of like fill these out with like a middle island against the wall and stuff. We have a lot of merch coming. Not only are we gonna be shipping out the SAMMIT HQ support packs at the end of this month and early next month, but we actually have a lot of drops coming towards the end of this year and around the same time. So, you know, keep an eye out for that. Obviously, hoodie season's coming back, as well as Christmas is right around the corner, which blows my mind, by the way, that we're already talking about Christmas. Like, there's only like 3 months left of this year, which is stupid how fast everything has gone. But, you know, I guess these COVID years have kind of like just gone by so fast. I wish we could take that off our age, you know what I mean? Like -3 years because we went through COVID. But you know what? COVID still had a positive effect on the channel growth and everything like that, I guess. So I need to look at it in a positive aspect. But yeah, merch room is kind of coming along. We're still shipping orders and everything. So if you haven't gotten yourself any merch yet, please do. SAMMIT.net, grab yourself something. Although most of it's all sold out right now till the next merch drop. I wanted to put the first coat of sealer down in this room today. I did find that after we cleaned it and got all the layers of dirt off though, that a few of these old studs were sticking out too much. So I'm going to just quickly cut these off with the angle grinder. Once that's done, I'll lay down some sealer and spread it around and get this first coat of sealer done, so that the next time we're here, all I have to do is pour the paint down and squeegee it around and let it set. So let's do that.
Smells like fireworks.
Huh?
Smells like fireworks.
Yeah, a little. This stuff is kind of gross. It's like, the only way to describe it is it's like watered down PVA, like crafts glue kind of thing. And it just seals the concrete so that you can get a really good like coat down. You saw me use this at the old shop. Now we're gonna use it here. The only difference is I'm done with using paint rollers. We're just gonna squeegee it all around. I just don't care. Keep it simple. Just spread it around, let it dry. Just like that. So many people told me to do this at the old shop, and I was too, what's the word? I don't know. I didn't take anyone's advice. Arrogant, I guess. I was too arrogant to take it. But all you gotta do is spread this around, get it coated. We'll do one more layer of this stuff. That is really fast to do. So much faster to just do this. Look, we've already done that whole corner. Just dump this around and spread it. Wish we did this at the old shop. I spent way too much time on those floors to only have to not even end up using the place long time.
Smells weird.
Yeah, it's just it's kind of like a glue sealer. That's all. Got the first coat down of the sealer. We'll let that set. I'll be back in a couple days and I'll just smash it again with some more. Douse it all. You can already see like it's starting to dry in certain places. It's that fast. The concrete's absorbed it all. So we'll definitely smash this and get a second layer on there before we pour the paint out. But it takes it's so fast to just do it with the squeegee. Highly recommend that method over using a roller. I don't know what I was thinking at the old shop, but hey, we learned our lesson and we did it better this time around. Khan's already here. He's gonna work on putting together all the equipment, the rest of the equipment and stuff for the workshop. So he's working on the press right now. We got the workbench and then we got the trans jack. So he's gonna get that stuff all sorted out. And then later on he'll start assembling some shelving. But I've got to go for a long drive up to Ebisu now because we got EDS this weekend. So have fun, Khan. I'll see you in a couple days. Thanks, bye. Just quickly, guys, this is how close the shop is to BR Racing, Suzuki dealership, Tomei Powered and Up Garage are literally down this road, turn right, and they're right there on the corner. We are seriously in the best location. It's now the next day, and I'm sure you can tell, but we are at Ebisu Circuit. We've got the Chaser. The guys made this thing look like a car again. We got bumpers all around, but we all know that ain't lasting long. But it's just for the annual, well, it's not really annual, but you know, the occasional times that I compete in EDS, the Ebisu Drift Series competition. We got our trunk kind of back in place and banged out a little bit on this corner. We got another tail lamp in there. This should be good, right? So anyways, I'm gonna go out and do some practice laps. We gotta burn off these tires, and then we got a whole bunch of these new Ling Long Flash Hero tires. These are the grippiest, best tires that I have ever driven in, and in the wet, they are amazing. Like, hands down, blow my mind. So we're gonna use these tomorrow because it's predicted supposed to be raining, and yeah, I want the best that we can in the dry and the wet if that's what we have to do for the competition tomorrow. The main point is this is competition practice for me to get my mindset all sorted out and all that type of stuff. But I started taking some medication to deal with my ADHD and stuff like that, which should really help me calm down and stop overthinking stuff. So hopefully that'll help a lot. It's not like crazy drugs or anything. It's more of like in the vitamin category, but I've been testing it for like the last week and it's really helped me stay way more calmer and focused. So hopefully that has a massive effect on my performance and whatnot. So anyways, I'm gonna get out there and do some driving. a break right now on the aircon in the Z. It is extremely hot today, and the track layout, I'm fine with every zone except the first one. It seems that actually like there's only like 1 or 2 drivers that are hitting the zone. It's in a very hard spot. You can't see the zone when you come around the corner, so you just got to kind of guess where to enter the car to hope that your car kind of hits the zone. I really like the layout. It is kind of like slow and boring because it's all uphill, but the entry down the bottom is a lot of fun because you can come in with a lot of speed. So I'm just going to keep playing it by ear. We're just going to keep doing the best that we can. I'm struggling a bit where my front tires are like understeer and getting washed out a fair bit. So I'll try lowering the tire pressures a bit more tomorrow and hope that that gives me a bit more of a break. But the weather's looking good, so we may actually end up with a nice sunny day tomorrow. It looks like it's all changed, the weather prediction. So hopefully everything's all good there. But what I actually wanted to do was kind of give you guys a little bit of a walk around and show you some of the new stuff and the building updates here at the Nishi new bank that they're building. Last time we were up here, the grass had only just started growing, and now everything's covered in grass. That stuff they sprayed down on all the soil really took off quickly. Looks great. But as you can see through here, the bank is all underway. They've got everything marked out. They've been adding all the special gravel and dirt and compacting it and everything. And it really doesn't look like it's on much of a degrees, does it? It's supposed to be 25 to 30 degrees though. Oh, it looks awesome. I hope they put a little, like a concrete wall there for everyone to ride on. It's gonna look sick. Man, I'm really excited. Can't wait to see this finished and driven on. It's gonna be cool. I wonder if they're gonna want people to come in here to hit it. They have to, right? That's the only way I see it happening. Because for like D1 and stuff, the guys got big power cars and you don't want them to just do one corner, right? And there's not really a run up there. So this has to be like the ending, I'd say, of the layout they're gonna plan and come down through there and then into this or something. Looks so cool though. Awesome. I'm now at Dennys, which is just like a family restaurant here in Japan. And yes, it is the same like franchise Dennys as the USA. But trust me, the menu here is very, very different, and it's not all about pancakes and whatnot. This is one of the seasonal items on the menu right now, which is a grape parfait. I'm gonna chow down on that because I've already had like a steak and a jambalaya and a whole bunch of other food because I was so hungry. I didn't eat lunch today. I just focused on like seat time, practice, and driving, and I was doing a live stream as well on the Twitch channel. Anyways, that aside, guys, I had a really amazing time just driving today and really working on what I needed to do to get my car into those zones, especially with that layout and just feeling out the chaser some more. It was actually kind of crazy. The boys found a lot of stuff wrong with the chaser when they had it at the shop. I thought it was going to be like the ball joints on the knuckles that had failed, but actually my upper arm on the left-hand side was completely bent and mangled. They found that from the crash with Coda, my rear alignment on that wheel was out. Nothing was bent, but it definitely moved and shifted everything around. My toe was out, and also I was in like 1.5 plus camber instead of negative or 0. So there was a fair few things wrong with the car that they fixed up for me, and we also had tie rods. Tie rods were shot too, so they did those as well for me. So anyways, car's all back together. We're still having some pretty weird like binding slash wheel wobble at max angle. We're not sure what's causing that. We don't really see it. We think it's just because that now that I'm using more, I'm using max angle more and more now, that because the rack hasn't been moved forward yet, that's not really helping, and it's creating this weird kind of thing with the tie rods and stuff. So I think it might be time that we got a different angle kit for the chaser, something a little bit more suited for my driving style and something that's more suited for just the type of driving that I'm doing with the car. So we might need to start looking at something like FDF or reach out to some other makers or something like that and see what we can get. But anyways, that's where it is. I'm gonna eat this before it melts. Thanks for watching. Smash the like button, write a comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Jamata.